Welcome back everyone, welcome to Zerra's channel. Today we have a huge pleasure to watch this awesome captain, Stan Green. It's playing this lovely tier 10 Japanese cruiser, the Zao, the mighty Zao. And this is mountain range, it's a domination mode, and well, it's a mixed bag of a bunch of destroyers and some good looking fat slow battleships. Now, I honestly believe it's a special playstyle, but tier for tier it's very good cruiser thanks to the stealth and thanks to the firepower she still have. I mean, of course, Zhao can definitely dish out some heavy damage. Remember, 12 guns is 12 guns, the chance that you will melt destroyers like there's no tomorrow. But the reason, guy, I put in this awesome replay for you, it's not just because it's epic. What it's kind of epic, it's the amount of achievement, you know, the frags, the, you know, let's say if you have Kraken, that's one achievement. If you have high caliber, that's the second one. If you have like Confederate, you know what I'm trying to say. But this captain will have at this, and thanks to this new patch, you know, the new achievement you can get. Oh my god, 9 together, it just blew my mind, 9. And by the way, this captain only achieved this 50 plus 50,000 credits for one you know, destroyer mission. Probably that's the reason he wants to. Okay, that was one bad aim. I do apologize, but this Benson, I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea. The only really downside with the Zao is the reload. But there you go. When she hits, 5 shells hits, and of course 1 firewall. Because why the hell not? Oh, that's Z46. That's the German tier 9. For the love of God. How hilarious is that? I honestly believe that the poor destroyers, they died within, let's say, 3 seconds between each other. Or 5. How hilarious. And now this is the power of Zao, the elite destroyer, and then get invisible. As long as you don't open fire and there's a smoke between you and the big slow battleship, you're doing fine. Something also else, what's kind of a unique versus all other cruiser at tier 10, it's the rudder and turning radius. It's just absolutely amazing because Hindenburg and especially Moscow turns like a goddamn brick in the water. And this it makes and still is one of the best cruisers. But don't get me wrong, I honestly believe Hindenburg in many ways are or is better cruiser, especially fulfill her role of the support cruiser. What do you mean, Zerra? Well, I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Hindenburg versus Zao, the biggest difference, it's 12 guns and 12 guns. Okay, they have the same amount of firepower, and Hindenburg's, oh man, that's one hell of a salvo. You see, AP works, you're not just a HE spammer, close to 14,001 citadel, and well, you never should show any of your side to the battleship or another cruisers. No, what I'm talking about, the Hindenburg, it has a better AA protection, so you can protect your fleet, and has amazing hydro and so on. So in that particular case, I honestly believe that Hindenburg in many ways she's a better support cruiser. However, dealing with destroyers and Daka your enemy battleship with Daka guns. I'm talking about, of course, they all know you are the mother of all fire starters, and you start fires after fire after fire, and this is the reason how you deal with the Yamato and Amagi and so on. And now he used the advantage of the smoke, and the Yamato's shells are incoming. Ouch! You see, She was angled, but Yamato's shell don't give a damn about your angling. That's the thing. Now she won't have this smoke forever because the smoke is gone. He does not open fire, the bugger. I was just thinking, do you open fire because the guns of Amagi and Yamato are reloaded? He knows when to open, when to not. But I honestly believe that this Yamato is burning quietly. Yeah, it's 9,900 HP pull from 97. That's a really sad thing about the battleship. When your focus fire, especially if there's two cruisers, it's kind of hard to just disappear and get away. Because, you see, yeah. He waited. Oh, the shells are incoming, right? Still hitting. Oh my god, what a lucky Yamato guy. He still hit her while she was turning for 17,000 damage. Now the real downside with the Zao, I honestly believe it's the HP pool. Very low HP pool. I do believe it's the lowest of all tier 10 cruisers. And same thing with DPM. You're not a DPM monster. Remember that your reload it's pretty big versus Drones or Hindenburg's 8.5 seconds. Yeah, you definitely have a longer reload than the Hindenburg. But Mr. Kurfürst is the biggest island, or sorry, it's biggest ship in this game. Have very easy to hit her, even though I honestly believe she's a good battleship, very strong and a lot of HP pool, but sometimes your size it's definitely not an advantage. What I'm trying to say, you have the easiest time in the world to hit that target. Oh man, that was one hell. Who said that the Royal Navy's AP is broken? The Zao's HE is broken. I mean, just look at that, 7,500 damage with HE alone. And 2,400 for only 2 pens and 1 overpen, I do believe. But I honestly would like to say that, yeah, I achieved something pretty amazing with my stock guns in my HMS Lion. I Citadel Kutuzov. I Citadel her with the stock guns with HE. And what do you know, Fletcher received 2 hits and 1 fire. I honestly believe that the 2 Yamatos, alright, they are bots or what the hell? They are not reversing both of them, alright. Very interesting how some players they do play this game. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised, but Atago will put this Yamato on fire, that's for damn sure. And he also has inside the smoke. Kurfürst is in low HP, that's good target. No, guys, the second reason I like to show you at this end how much free experience received this dude in the newest patch. And the Commander Exp is just crazy. And I still believe they only had Hydra and 1 additional flag. So he had not 4 or 5 flags. If you do have, together with of course premium time, I mean, you can level up your commander like crazy in one single battle. This is the battle, guys. This captain received 24,000 free Commander XP, which is not bad. I mean, come on, guys, if you just playing this like this captain does, 4 games, you will your captain will might receive 100,000 Commander XP, which is just fantastic. But it's not because this captain does not have flags. I do believe you take very close look, he has a bunch of flags, and of course Zulu flags would give you a little bit more credits. And this, guys, is also 1 million credit game, but he only achieved this plus 50,000 credits, you know, destroyer achievements. So he was not using the besides Zulu flag, this is the power of Zulu flag. All that combined, it gave this captain 1 million credits, and which is absolutely fantastic for non-premium ship. By Mr. Fletcher. I mean, seriously, what is blowing my mind? I'm a destroyer captain, but for crowd out loud, you don't open fire versus Zhao. There are few ships in this game that you as a destroyer, if you do that, you might be wrecked. Yeah. I mean, how should I say? It's most of they are Japanese and some Russians. Yeah, you can basically say that those two cruisers are absolutely fantastic. I'm talking about the Mogami, the Zhao tier 10, the Russian Kutuzov. You don't open fire ever as a destroyer because it has a rail guns and can kill you. And same thing goes with basically tier 9 Dmitry Donskoy and Moskova. Even the Moskovats reload are not that great. I'm talking about DPM per minute, but Zhao is definitely not something you like to open fire versus. Of course, there are. I'm talking about the US and German destroyers, and of course Japanese as well. Don't ever do that to use your torpedoes. But the only I might say the only cruise destroyer who can dodge the incoming shells are the Russians ones versus Zhao. But keep that in mind that if you're too close, you will be wrecked even in a Russian destroyer. But of course Udaloy, Khabarovsk, maybe perhaps Trashkin, but Trashkin is kind of a big large target, that's the thing. But they are the fastest destroyers, and they might came by night hitting from a Zhao, but it all depends of the range. That's the thing. So yeah, keep in my mind that this is the sixth kill, guys, and this captain already received Confederate Kraken, First Blood, and the Arsonist. 155,000 damage-wise, and 12 fire because that's Zhao, you know. And now, actually, the enemy team. Oh, now I see what I'm saying. This is one hell of a close game, guys. I'm just talking, but just look at the score: 477 versus 810. So all they need to do, the enemy just selling away, and there's only 6 minutes and 49 seconds. Oh man, pretty healthy Amagi. What do you know? This captain kind of aimed bad, otherwise it will be a different story. He aimed too short. But this captain on the other hand, and there's two Yamatos. Okay, that is bad news for the Amagi. And another Amagi, which is very okay. There's one Atago. I did a poor decision, this Atago. Biggest downside with this Atago or Pitakao, it's the range. Bloody range. You have very you cannot shoot something at 16-17 kilometers. You don't have that. I do believe the highest range is 15.7, and that is one hell of a bad decision to pop the smoke. What is the destroyers? It's the Kagero of a crowd out loud. Why I'm saying it's bad idea? Because Zhao has one of the best torpedoes in this game at close range. Basically, if I were being this captain, I would just see where the shots are from and just torpedo that place, and you have so much torpedo power that this dude will never have one. You see, now he knows exactly where this bugger is. Probably that's the thing he might do, you know. Now the torpedo angle or crap. Zhao Hydro. The Zhao does not have Hydro. But he has torps. Okay, this try to get away, but at this close range, oh my god, this is captain. Yeah, 2 planes that the Zhao has instead of Hydro, and it's a good way to probably what I'm trying to say is that to have some kind of AA defense when you face a tier 10 aircraft carrier. Well, that's the hardest counterpart versus this cruiser, that's for damn sure, because her AA is kind of a crap. Oh man, this secondary 7.1 and the secondaries go off. Okay, this captain has one hell of a secondary range, and Yamato killed Kagero with secondary. And now Amagi, oh man, the enemy is all about to winning, 920, even though they killed the Kagero. Oh man, for a crowd, I do believe they would win this game very easy if Kagero did the biggest mistake ever. The enemy Kagero popped the smoke. And Kagero don't ever freaking pop the smoke, just use the damn torpedoes and just sail away. And that was one bad decision from this Kagero, because I honestly believe that Kagero can easily, a good Kagero captain, find some good looking torps and torpedo those two Yamatos. But unfortunately he did not. And Amagi, okay, now I understand what Amagi is trying to do. This could be bad, guys. He's perfect broadside. Alright. Oh, but Yamato took him down. And high caliber is served, guys. So, 187,000 damage. And we are not quite done yet, because there's one, unfortunately, Atago and Amagi left. I honestly believe that, please let me know in comment below, this game should not be allowed +2 -2. What do you mean? I honestly believe, even if in Amagi or whatever Bismarck, sure, you might do some damage, but versus tier 10 battleship like Yamato has close to 100,000 HP pool, you struggle a little bit, so it's not quite fair. You don't have the armor and the guns to deal with tier 10. And same thing goes with the cruisers. Destroyer they can get away with because they are sneaky buggers at tier 8 and tier 10. The concealment and more or less this almost close to the same firepower, not quite, but what I'm trying to say, destroys +2 -2, it's alright, but not versus cruisers, tier 10 versus tier 8 cruisers, and not tier 8 versus tier 10 battleship. That's my honestly opinion. But it is what it is. And same thing with aircraft carrier, they kind of struggle as hell. A tier 8 Lexington or any other Enterprise versus tier 10 cruisers like Moskva and Hindenburg and some other AA stupid strong cruisers, they really struggle, and like this Moise of course. So yeah, that's my personal opinion. Please let me know what you think about my idea, +1 -1 issue. And same thing goes with the Wall of Tanks, guys. Today's, it's not like what it was earlier. Okay, I face a tier 2 plus tier 3, you know, some light tanks. It's Wall of Tanks are some games all are tier 10. I'm not joking. All are tier 9. All are tier 8. Now, why should not this game, which is also a wargaming product, to have the same +1 -1? It's okay for me, but I honestly believe I'm kind of a struggle, me as a tier 8 cruiser in a tier 10 matchmaking, because I don't have the goddamn range, I don't have the firepower, and so on. So yeah, and I don't have the heal, that's the thing. Tier 8 cruiser beside Atago and Royal Navy cruiser, they don't have any heal, so each damage they will stick and they will never can heal or repair themselves. That's the thing. So that's the reason that I kind of feel bad. I have heal, you don't. I kill you because I have range, you don't. You know, it's not fair. Please let me know in comment below if you want to see in the near future a +1 -1 matchmaking. So this is the results, guys. This will be an end in just 7 seconds. We have exactly 200,000 damage and 1 more shells on the way. That's the last probably salvo before the end. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas and goodbye.